This interview was conducted on a local family. These are real people, not actors.
So you want me to introduce myself? All right. My name's Jeff. I live on a few acres of land in Alabama. Nothing special, really. But I will have you know that I hold the record for the largest buck caught in Alabama.
Hey, I'm Shelly, recently appointed biggest big sister of Zeta Alpha Zeta. My chapter is giving me points for this, so yeah.
Why, hello there. I'm Fran, but you can call me Nana. Heavens, look at you. Aren't you hungry, dear? When's the last time you ate something?
I'm Trevor.
Hi, I'm Linda. I have 5 kids. Motherhood was clearly the best decision that I have ever made.
Do you, sir, believe in climate change?
So, is this one of those interviews? Because I don't really like talking about my political views and especially not on camera.
I never asked you about politics, sir. It's a simple yes or no question.
Well, it's a tricky situation, you see,
Oh my god, totally. Do you see my hair right now? It was not on my weather app this morning that it would be this hot outside today. I totally could have worn my Birkenstocks.
Boy, do I. I see that handsome young Senator Bernie on the news. I believe anything coming from that hunk. I love to cook him some of my famous homemade pot roast, or maybe my meatloaf. Do you think he'd prefer a butterball turkey or a chunky hunky ham? I've been so blessed with my daily bread, chicken, sausage, bologna, pepperonis.
How long is this gonna take? Because I got a party to go to.
Oh yeah, I read an article on Pinterest that someone shared on my community Facebook page. It's just terrible, isn't it?
Moving on. What do you think we need to do to stop climate change?
Well, Starbucks totally got rid of their plastic straws, and now it just makes me stand them even harder than we did before. Save the turtles. So Vineyard Vines, right?
Well, that's Bernie's job. What am I to do at my age? Back in the day, I had the body. I still do if I do say so myself.
I don't know, do some recycling or something like that.
Well, I always recycle. My useless husband just bought a pickup truck. I could use this as an excuse to get rid of it, or him, whichever comes first. I also try and use lots of natural oils to replace many of the products that I use, including all of my children's vaccines.
What was your name, young lady?
Nancy.
Nancy. Now, can you explain this to me, Nancy? This here is a snowball. This snowball I got from right outside. Catch this, Mr. President.
Honey, are you sure you are hungry? Look at you. You look like a toothpick. Come to my house after this broadcast. I'm cooking 2 full slabs of ribs for supper.
How does climate change affect you every day?
That doesn't affect me at all. How long is this gonna take?
How do you tree-hugging lunatics affect me? Well, don't even get me started on those taxes. You hippies just want to steal my money for pine trees and parsley. How do you think all those taxes affect me and my dependent, kids?
Well, it doesn't affect me every day. My sorority house is really close to the beach, so I'm used to having really messy hair.
Well, it doesn't really. I'm a stay-at-home mom. It would affect me if it meant I couldn't finish a glass or 2 of wine after taking care of Brady Bunch all day.
Well, it doesn't. I don't leave the house much, you see. But I do love to cook.
Well, is that a fishing badge I see on your hat?
How'd you know about that? Yeah, I caught the biggest catfish in my troop last year.
Well, if climate change continues progressing as quickly as it is, all of the fish will die.
What do you mean? Those fish aren't gonna die, there's no way. I still need to catch more to get my senior badge.
Looks like you'll never become an Eagle Scout, Trevor, if we don't take action now.
I guess we'll see. I just gotta finish my game first.
If it keeps getting warmer and the glaciers keep
Oh my
melting.
god, polar bears are so cute. We totally have to save them.
If that ice melts, the sea level will rise and your sorority house will go underwater.
I'm sorry, under what? Not Zeta Alpha Zeta. My sisters have lived in that house for chapters. We host tugs every year.
The only thing you'll be tugging is your Jeep out of the ocean.
My Jeep? No, not Jenny. She's my baby. Where am I going to tailgate? We've been through so much together.
You had Jenny for 4 years. You loved Jenny. And then you let global warming total her. Well, for one, wine comes from grapes.
I guess you're
Yeah.
right, but
that
there's
grow
plenty.
and depend on the planet's ecosystems. There may be plenty of wine, but will you have the alone time to enjoy it? What if the air quality is so poor and all your kids have to stay inside and make a mess all day? Your husband's golfing trips? Canceled. That sweet serenity of being alone in a quiet home, gone with the wind and the ozone layer. You said you have kids, yes?
Yes, children. I love them very much. My son is starting pitcher on his little league team,
That Green New Deal you mentioned is entirely written based on their best interest. Do you know how many taxes you're going to have to pay in damage repair and relief cost in 50 years if we
Why
don't
would I
start
care?
taking action?
I'll be a pork chop by then.
But your kids won't. Your son won't even be able to breathe outside. And he definitely won't be playing in the MLB. You ever thought about being a grandpa one day? If we keep consuming meat at the rate that we are, we'll all go hungry.
Hungry? Well, I'll be damned if I let us all go hungry.
Have you ever heard Bernie talk about emissions? The meat industry produces the most of
Really?
it.
Well, I didn't know. I can't stop cooking meat. What will I cook for my grandbabies?
You don't have to stop eating it. Just cut back on how much you eat. Or maybe do meatless Mondays with your grandkids.
Trevor, why in the hell is your sister out there crying with her car, talking about how Jenny's gonna drown? Who the hell is Jenny? Why is she so worried? Linda,
What?
are you drunk?
I have to be being your wife.
Listen, I don't understand why you gotta drink at all times of the day. This is not the time. We're here for an interview, doing good things for good people.
Good people. Who?
You know what? I really don't know. But we're here for a reason, and you can't be drunk, is the point.
You can't tell me what to do.
Oh, I can. I am your husband. I also have no.
Who is talking to my daughter in that town?
Listen here, Fran. I don't know who in the hell you're
Listen
hitting with
here,
some chicken
Jeff.
tenders
Do
here.
not talk to my mother.
I don't
Do
talk
not
to.
disrespect.
I am the man of this house, and I hold the top for the damn buck. So listen, I don't want to hear a word about Trevor. Control your tongue. You know what, Trevor? You need to get off that phone and pick up a damn rifle. That's what you need to do, Trevor. I don't want to. You're not raising your voice at me, sir. I don't want to hear it. Stop it! Get your drunk ass home, lady. Seriously.
After the violent outbreak of the Smith-Johnson family, the camera crew stopped rolling in order to take control of the situation. No one was harmed in the filming of this interview.